Welcome back to another episode of BC Life. One of the things that we're going to be doing here is this is probably going to take a couple weeks, but we're going to be redoing this flower bed here. As you can see, all the bricks and stone on the back, it's all fallen forward and everything. It just needs completely redone. You'll see the progress, you'll see how it ends up in the end, but this is what it is right now. We've got all the stone pulled up. We got the stones stacked and everything along the side here. The next step is going to be pulling all that gravel out, and we're going to pile all that up on top of a tarp. But right now, we got all these stones pulled up. And I might end up metal detecting this in after we get all the stone out of there. Never have metal detected this, so it'd be kind of interesting to see what might be in there. We have all the stone pulled out of the garden. The next two steps are going to be hosing down all the rock, cleaning everything up, getting all the stone nice and white again. We're going to be getting those blocks white again, and we're going to be metal detecting the garden, see if there's anything in the garden. I kind of doubt it, because the first foot of dirt was actually removed when we first put the garden in several years back. So if we do find anything, you'll see that in this video, and you're going to get to see the end result of what the garden looks like when it's finished up here. The stuff over here has been hosed down. So we did get a couple good items. No, not really any coins out of the garden though. There wasn't really much of anything in there. As you can see, we didn't pull all the stone out, but we did pull pretty much the top layers out. I mean, if I get close to this, you can see the cloth underneath. That's a weed barrier. I had to think of what that's called, but the cloth is called a weed barrier. So it doesn't look like a new weed barrier needs to be put down. The old one looks pretty good. We're gonna have to re-level out that back wall section there. It's gonna need to be leveled out, flattened out some. All that stuff's gonna get restacked in there. I think we're gonna get a couple more of those masonry stones there, and go a little deeper this time. I mean, this garden's probably been here maybe a good 7 years, something like that. So that's not bad. I'll go ahead and show you the relics we found. This one right here is the inside of a pocket knife. You can see where like the little studs are. There's a little bit of wood remaining right here on this side, right where my thumb is. I find pocket knives a good bit actually metal detecting. The older ones like this, the wood rots away. Another item we got a spoon bowl. This one's one of the ones that's a flat front. I guess this would be like for sugar or something like that, an old sugar spoon. And I got this little tiny random bit of metal. I think it's aluminum. I can't bend it or anything, but it came out of that garden there. So overall, I'm happy I metal detected it, because I never really did metal detect it with all the stone in, and that garden was in before I ever had a metal detector, so we'll keep you updated on the progress. Well, everybody, this is what the garden looks like now that it's been redone. As you can see, the wall's been redone where it's not falling all over and everything. The stone's been put back in, everything's been cleaned up. We have some bleeding hearts coming through here in the back. These things here, my Uncle Gus, he had actually cut these in half. He did teach me that they can be broken down, and then you can plant them in other places and they grow to be real big again. Cutting them in half doesn't hurt them. So you can see he has them planted down the side of the driveway here now. It doesn't look too bad. We dug out an old bush and he planted something new here. but I think we're going to put mulch down on the back side here too. I'm not really too sure on that yet. It definitely looks a lot better though. Didn't really find anything major metal detecting it. Again, we found that spoon bowl, we found part of a pocket knife, and I don't really think we really found anything of major interest. But it really did pay off in the end. It does look nice.